Hi, this is JC Mack, and thanks for keeping in touch. And I hope the information I'm providing for you on these podcasts are supporting the growth of your business. As always, the purpose of these emails is to bring you new insights, tips, and strategies that you can immediately use to grow your business. In this audio, I want to spend just a couple of minutes and talk a little bit about motivation. Now, I know this is a heavily overused word. And for a lot of people, it's like taking a hot bath. Eventually it cools down and you're no longer motivated. But I'm going to give you a couple of keys, a couple of insights that I think can keep you motivated in terms of going after your goals in your business. Because without motivation, it's very hard to get the energy up to take the action to produce the results you want in order to succeed. And I want to do this by distinguishing three different kinds of conversations. Remember, when you can distinguish one thing from another, you have power and choice. So in language, I'm going to distinguish three different things that when you can see the difference between the three of them, it will keep you motivated and moving forward with passion and the opportunity to succeed. So the first conversation I want to talk about is a conversation which we call possibility, infinite possibility, living in the conversation of infinite possibility. And it's possibility versus the circumstances in life. So I don't know how many business meetings I've been in huge corporations where you get inside the business meeting, everybody sits down, the person that's leading the meeting starts off with all of these possibilities about a particular area that they want to go after, and then someone completely dampens the whole conversation by going into a completely different conversation about why they can't do that, why they don't have the resource, why they don't have the money. And you wonder why nobody speaks up anymore. So this first conversation is on possibility. And it's kind of like having a brainstorming session, but you need to let everybody know that the only conversation you're having is the one about what's possible in a particular area. No one's allowed to talk about whether you have the money for it, the resource for it, or anything else. You can only talk about the possibility of what it is you want to accomplish and how you can go about doing that. So that's the first conversation. You need to kind of segment it. You need to keep everybody in the right conversations if you're going to keep people motivated. So the brainstorming session, the conversation for possibility is the first conversation, and no one's allowed to deviate from that one. After you've captured enough information in the world of possibility, you then move into the second conversation, which is one for opportunity. Again, segmented, you can only speak about the opportunities that have now arisen out of the conversation we called possibility. So you sit down with everybody and then you go through the possibilities and extract the opportunities you can see that are available out of that conversation. So that's the second conversation. So now we've had the one for possibility, we've had a conversation for opportunity, and the third conversation is when you can begin to look at the feasibility of something, your resources, the people, how you can action those opportunities. But again, it needs to be done in sequence and in the right order, or it disempowers people. People do not get motivated when someone throws into the meeting that we don't have the money, the resource, the people, anything to do that, the manpower, all of it. So you need to keep in the right conversations. So it's just a quick little audio to distinguish that there are three kinds of conversations whenever you're trying to produce something. Bigger business, bigger market share, whatever you're going after. Because if you just look at the circumstances, you'll never do it. Because as we all know, there's 150 reasons why something will not happen. And if you're stuck in that conversation, you are dead in the water. Nobody will go after anything. So again, in recapping, we've got a conversation for possibility. Do not deviate from it. Second conversation, opportunity. Do not deviate from that until you've flushed all of that out. And the third is feasibility or action. What actions can you take based on those other two conversations that you've had? So just a quick little heads up. I hope that's of some value to you in terms of keeping your guys and gals motivated. Try it. Make sure you manage these conversations. Who's ever leading the meeting needs to manage these conversations. Try that, the 3 different conversations: possibility, opportunity, action. And I promise you, you will produce bigger results. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next one.